What's up, YouTube? This is your big brother, King Jabez. About to say another very important message. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, you can feel free to follow me over on IG at The King Jabez, as well as you want to talk to me on a one-on-one level out of consultations. Whatever you decide to do, it will be greatly appreciated. Let's do some work. Today's video is a very important message, and it's about really new beginnings. We have to let go of the past and embrace where we are going. And that's easy to say. It's not easy to do. That requires healing. That takes time. That requires learning. That takes time. That may require having a therapist or someone who you talk to for coaching, a mentor, a personal trainer, a financial consultant, business coach. It may require a lot of things. So I'm not here to suggest that listen to this message, which will be helpful for you, by the way, is the end all. One of the purposes, there are many purposes for my messages on this platform, but one of the purposes for my messages is to inspire you to action. This is not just talk. I hope that my talks will make you want to do something. And that's kind of the nature of today's talk. And so you want to really get to a place where you are positioned to prosper. And sometimes that requires making some tough decisions. You know, we have to, and I'm going to say what you already know, but it's worth saying, we have to sometimes leave our comfort zone to get to where we need to be. And so this message today will be a blessing to you. Chosen one, it's over. You will never experience that again. This is a message for chosen men all over the earth. This is a message for chosen women all over the earth. You are men and women, I know my audience very well, I've been talking to you now for almost 5 years, who have experienced rejection, which leads to redirection. You are men and women who have had times of isolation that was necessary before your elevation in the industry of fitness, in the industry of music, in the business industry, modeling industry, actors, entrepreneurs, 9-to-5 workers, whoever you may be, teachers, lawyers, doctors, all type of people follow me. I know I can't even give all the professions, but your isolation was necessary before the elevation. Many of you have become the attractive outcasts. Right? You're the person who has this attraction, but you're outcast because you have such a high standard and moral fiber. You all the above. And with all of that, or all of those tests that I like to talk about, humiliation ritual, you pass this test. I'm constantly talking about that. Why is that? Because we are constantly being tested. And the downside to that is that if you and I are not careful, we live with this fear of certain tests happening again, certain experiences. And I'm here to speak this word over your life, that's over, whatever that is for you. Whether that be a person speaking to you now, whether it be a person, never real man now, whether it be a job, whether it be a hometown, whether it be in an addiction, there is something in your life where that is over. You hear me? That assignment has been, you ready for this? Canceled. Man, that felt good, didn't it? That felt good here, didn't it? Let me say it again. Canceled. Come on. It's over. So stop living in terror. Stop living in fear. False evidence appearing real. Walk in what you have earned. Ready for this? Word of the day. Freedom. I'm free. I'm free. And I'm in a place in my life where I'm free. And freedom doesn't mean you're free to do bad things. I'm free to do the right thing. Let's get that right. And freedom is all about spirituality, which is a true connection to God versus religion, which can be man-made and restricted. Okay? So we have that. And so with that, I want to take some time today, and I want to really bless you with a prayer. If you don't mind. Now, if you're against that, this will be the time to turn this video off. So I'm not going to force it on you, but if you want this blessing, keep watching. I'm going to drop this prayer today that is tailored towards enlarging your territory, right? Giving you more space to move. You see, our enemies and evil spirits want to restrict us, right? Want to put us in a box. That's why some people have a hard time. You can't. I'm not going. Whatever box you got me in, I'm out of it. Bloop, busting right out. I'm not in that box. I'm in my own lane. And many of you are in your own lane. And that's the problem they have with you. But they got to get over that, and you have to stop allowing them to speak that restriction over you. That's what I'm talking about today. That's over too, by the way. Dumbing yourself down. Come on. Dimming your light because it irritates their demons. We're done with all of that. Do you hear me? That is over. As they say over in LA and California, that's out. That's over. You hear me? We are no longer allowing others' perception to become my reality. Your perception ain't my reality. Let's get that straight right now. Your perception isn't my reality. And I'm not going to live my reality based on what you got going on in your head. You hear me? So now that that's been said, I have a few symbols here. One is oil, and that is a symbol of the rare anointing that I talked about. Go check that video out. It's a good video. I did about a year or two ago that many of you have. And I'm also going to have an incense, which is a picture or symbol of the prayers, which go forth as a sweet smelling incense before the throne of the Most High. So we're going to have those two symbols today. And by the way, we're at 444 in a time, which is interesting. And this would be a good time, if you're at home, to put some music on your phone. I want you to have an experience. Okay, I want to start creating some experiences with my talks. Let's take it to the next level. I've kind of been on this level for too long. It's time for me to turn this up a notch. So if you're with me, praise God. If you're not, you may want to head out because we can go to the next level. Okay. Prayer for enlargement. You see that smoke going up? That's a symbol of the incense of prayer. That's some teaching. Break off of my life any limitation and restriction placed on my life by evil spirits. Let's start right there. I bind and cast out all python and constrictor spirits. Bless me indeed, enlarge my coast. Let your hand be with me. Keep me from evil. Cast out my enemies, and don't we got those, and enlarge my borders. You have promised to enlarge my borders. Enlarge my heart so I can run the way of your commands. My mouth is enlarged over my enemies, which speaks of blessings through words. Enlarge my steps so I can receive your wealth and prosperity. I receive deliverance and enlargement for my life. Increase me more and more, me and my children. Okay? Let your kingdom and government increase my life. Let me increase in the knowledge of the Most High. O Lord, bless me and increase me. Let me increase exceedingly. Let me increase with the increase of the Most High. Let me increase and abound in love. Increase my greatness and comfort me on every side. A lot of us need some comfort. A lot of us need some peace. Right here, here, and there. All three. Let me increase in wisdom and status, clout. Let me increase in strength and confound the adversaries. Let your grace and your favor increase my life. Let the years of my life be increased. That's a good prayer. I want to live longer. How many of y'all want to live longer? I know I do. Right? Let the word of the Most High increase in my life. Bless me in all increase. So, I hope you enjoyed that prayer. By the way, that is a prayer from the book Fasting and Deliverance by John Eckhart. Right? Let you see that. I bought this book. In fact, I like to date my books. Start date was December 29th, 2017, which is interesting because I started recording content online December of 2019. So, I kind of prepared for this. I didn't get online. I'm just putting this out there, switching gears. I didn't get online and just start talking. I was prepping for years. And so that's why a lot of you say, man, where do you get this knowledge from? How do you, it's been years preparation, brothers, sisters. I try to be humble about that, but I prepared myself. I didn't get on here and just start running my mouth. So years of reading books like that, back 20-something, even further back, honestly, back to, we're talking like 2005, to be honest, and preparing myself for what? To end cycles. That's the purpose of today's video. We're tired of certain people. Let me make it plain. So let's add some teeth to this now. Let's switch gears, make this real to you. Let's make this real. You have to end certain relationships. You have to move. Some of you. Now what I'm saying is not for everybody, but let me make this even more clear. Some of you need to end some of your relationships. I ended some of mine 4 or 5 years ago. Best decision I ever made. You hear me? Best decision I ever made. Some of you need to move. That's simple. It's time for you. You need to change. You need to go to another city. You say, you know what, wherever you go. That's true. But where you're going may be a new opportunity for you. So people will say that, they'll tell you that to keep you stuck. People say, well, wherever you go, you're going with you. That's true, but you ain't over there. That part. And there's some people over there who I can connect with. You hear me? So for some of you, it may mean moving. For others, it may mean a new job. We say, big bro, I am so tired of this job. I'm gonna get to you now. I know you're tired of that job. I'm so tired of this job. Well, bro, sis, you're gonna have to do what big bro did 5 years ago, and that means, let me say this. You know how hard it was for me to just up and leave a job I had for so many years with benefits, insurance, office, certain tie job, downtown Chicago, office, whatever, because you see how much I think about it, because I ain't there now. Okay? It took some courage to say, you know what, I'm going to leave this and start something for myself. That's what we're talking about. So some of you, it's time to make the move. You say, man, big bro, you're speaking to me. It's time to make the move. Now, I'm not telling you to do it tomorrow. I won't pay your bills. I ain't telling you to be foolish. Okay, think it through. Time is everything, because before I left my job, I thought about it for a year or two. So I'm not saying to do it right now, but maybe you're at least thinking about it right now. Maybe you're thinking about it now, and you'll make that move a year from now. But whatever the case may be, the point of the message today is clear. For many of you, this is over. It'll never happen again. Whatever this is for you.